Hello and welcome back to a new episode, not of Baldur's Gate 3, but Elden Ring. Finally. Though, I do think that I did talk about it, that I can't, what the hell, I can't alt-tab the game, why? As I said before, unfortunately, I already played it, and differently to Baldur's Gate 3, I played it much more compared to it, because Baldur's Gate 3 I did only like the very first area, like 10 hours, no, sorry, it was 6 hours rushing it, etc. Unfortunately, on Elden Ring, I have something like 150, 170 hours on the Xbox of my, but I interrupted the playthrough, you know, and I didn't reach far, as you noticed from my... Okay, before talking... Can I decline this? Nope, I can't, okay. Decline? Okay, the second one you always need to try to decline things. You always need... notification, the tarnished... With the August 28th release of Tarnished DLC, the ESRB rating for the Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree edition has been updated to include an active element in game purchases as follows: Mature 70+, blended Go language, suggestive themes, violence in game purchases. Interesting. I was saying, always try and decline, you know, because maybe you manage to actually get it. Yeah, one. So I need to definitely reduce the audio. So let's put the voice to 10. Sound effects, I think 7 is okay. But the music, I definitely need to 6. Yeah, I think 6 is okay. But is it possible to put full screen borderless? Because I want to. There you go. Set the chain. Now I should be able to alt tab with no problem, and the game doesn't interrupt. Anyway, I was saying no. I need the audio much. It could also be that just the starting screen, you know, is too high. I was saying that I did play it, but both because I wanted to do a playthrough, you know, recording a playthrough, and both because I really didn't like playing on the Xbox because you don't have online features, even if though I always play offline on the first playthrough, you know, but I still wanted to play on Steam on the PC, and it still lagged here and there, you know, it wasn't the best thing ever for graphics and performance, you know. Anyway, I was saying that unfortunately I did play it, I did spoil myself a lot of things, and worst of it, since the internet is full of Elden Ring, because apparently everyone needs to talk about Elden Ring, even when you shouldn't talk about it. Like, there are different games, you play different games, and people talk about other games and spoil things without thinking about it. Unfortunately, I did spoil myself. I think like 99% probably that's the ending, but you know, the final boss. Okay, but it's no big deal, right? It's just a name with it. Like in From Software games, it really doesn't matter if you know who the final boss is. It's also kind of they also kind of always put the final boss in the end of the cutscene, so you know, that's not a big deal in my opinion. Though I also spoiled myself another boss, which I think would be it's more of a secret one. Maybe it would be a secret boss, I don't know. I don't want to tell the name, you know, because I don't want to spoil other people, and I don't want people to say to me, oh no, look, he's actually not secret. No, I don't want to know anything, okay? Especially because even if I did play it a little bit, and in fact I will still play, I'll still name this playlist a blind playthrough, though I'll put the the negative numbers, hoping that I'll be able to predict how many episodes I would need to to reach the point where I'm not, where I'm really blind, you know. I think it would be 150, 160 at least. Maybe no, actually even less, because I record like 2 hours per playthrough. So if I do like 160, like 80, I think 80, 100 episodes would be the max. No, not being totally blind, though it's also true that playing it again, it like 2-3 years almost passed since the last time I played, you know, and I always like to play, and even though I know some things, I will still, you know, play in my usual way and play very slowly, be careful, you know, reading everything, trying to do, how do you say, try to reflect on things, share my thoughts and so on. That said, another thing I wanted to say, oh yes, about the secret boss, maybe it's a secret, I don't know, the which one I know is, I think if I say that the father, you know, the big father, you know, the gold father, okay, that's what I know, and I think it's from someone who played Elden the Ring, it's obvious who that he is, and I know that he's a boss, okay, and I know also that the final boss, but that's all. And I didn't advance much. I had a lot of hours, but also since you've seen how slow I play, I only reached the tournament of Caelid. So, and I didn't start it. I arrived at the start of it and I interrupted, and from there I never ever played again. So I think there's still a lot of, like, people close to me told to me that there's still 100 hours, even 200 hours worth of gameplay after that, so I don't know, we'll see. What there is to say, yeah, unfortunately this first episode would be character creation as always, and when the From Software character creation is not the best, you know, for the face feature, so I don't know how much I would put it. And that said, we can enjoy the music, though I was remembering a little bit better. I don't know why. I don't think it's from my, like, it's very weird because it is a little bit, you say, okay, maybe I need to put it higher because it's a little bit, like, it should be, maybe the bass should be higher, I don't know what, but something is missing, you know, from the music, but it's still good. And there's no secret cutscene, it seems obvious to me, because we ended the song and I didn't press anything for many minutes while I was talking. Or maybe, well, I did press Alt Tab, so I don't know if that matters, but it seems to me that there's no secret cutscene. Maybe let's wait a little bit more while, you know, I collect my thoughts and remember if I need to say something else. I don't press anything, just... And how do you say it? Just gaze at the Elden Ring. I have to say I like the Dark Souls 3 main menu song much more. It's much more epic, and maybe also because I'm sorry. I always also, to, if I'm not wrong today, my English is not the best. But I always confuse myself with came, you know, come. I was saying that maybe it's also because it's the third game, and you know, you come from the first game, and you know all the story behind it, so it has much more impact compared to a new IP, you know, and has nothing around it. Also, and this is also why I'm going to call this a blind playthrough, because I really don't remember much. How can I say, many revelations, like, and maybe I wasn't enough, you know, scrupulous with my investigation, and I'm sure that there's no hidden cutscene because it didn't touch for several minutes. So let's how to lock on, I don't know. I don't want no, I don't want you to hold the target. Yes, I want to manual attack aiming. Control vibration, I know, let's try. Maybe I'll remove it. A little bit more camera speed. I don't want auto return, I don't want wall recovery. Cinematic effects, okay. Display blood, okay. I could be auto, show tutorials, okay. Adjust brightness. I need to do barely visible. So also I need to remember about, yeah, on the recording is always a little bit darker. So let's put it like, for me this would be perfect, you know. But I do one more for the recording. Device for on-screen prompts. Gamepad. Mark new items. Yes, mark new items. Show recent items tab. No, I don't think I need that. Before matchmaking cross region, I don't think it's the best thing to cross region, right? Because they lag too much. Back your summon sign in words with adversaries present. What? What does this mean? Block your summon signs in worlds with adversaries present. Like, you don't want to send your summon in worlds where people are fighting, something like that. I don't know. The play of line. Data usage agree and decline. Okay. I don't know how it's possible that I decline to this. Usually you're forced to accept, but thank God. Okay, I don't need Oh yes, I remember how awful it was to take the swords with double hand. I need to remember that. I don't remember. Okay, this is for the mouse. Auto detect best rendering settings. Okay, retracing quality. I don't think I don't like retracing usually, so let's try not putting it. And let's quality to max. Anti-aliasing, okay, high. I don't remember what SAO is. Let's put it to high. Depth of field off. Motion blur off. I mean, I don't really understand why devs like depth of field and motion blur so much. Like, what the hell? Eyes okay. Maximum FX quality, maximum volumetric quality. I remember this is not being the most important things, right? But let's try to put everything at high. Global illumination quality. Okay. Grass quality. My PC should be able to handle it. Alright, so information. Also, right now I'm online, so I need to do quit game and start again. Also, I need to check, since I'm playing on Linux, and then to check on ProtonDB if there are some changes to do. Well, let's try normally, and then we change if something is not right. It does take a little bit to launch. Okay, now it takes much shorter. It was only the first time. Thank God I didn't touch the first time. It took like 1 or 2 minutes to launch the first time, but I was patient. You always need to be patient with Linux. I should be offline right now. Okay, perfect. And now we can press new game. Right. Already done it. And yeah. Okay, it does the same thing as before. Next. I do remember the... Oh right, first you create... This thing I don't like much. Like, that you create first the character and then you watch the cutscene. Usually I think it's best if done, you know, reversed, because then if you know a little bit about the game, you know what to build. In this case we are tarnished, like we are some kind of exiles, or like there's this thing like the lens between where souls go, something like that. And if you have you know, high renowned soul, you know, it's easier for you to be, you have your body, you can do whatever you want, something like that. It's very similar to Dragon Ball, if you ever watched it, is that high level souls keep their body and they can do stuff in the afterworld. Otherwise low level souls, they are just, you know, no texture and just flying around. It's very similar. And since there is a lot of well, first of all, let's read about them. Sorry, what do I remember you could have read about it. Oh, explanation, there you go. Comment a figure that represents overall attribute stack, or an HP, FP. Am I recording? I hope so. Also, I don't know if I'm recording at... you know, let's check. Let's check. Okay, I think it's working. Also, maybe my camera is a little bit too... Camera is a little bit too big. I was saying... yeah, I should be recording at the max, you know, max quality. And there is a governing stamina also affects robustness. Finally, is there some no, arcane? Okay, there always needs to be a useless a useless start, and this time is arcane. Though thank God they don't have the same. Like I really hated Dark Souls 3, where you have where endurance doesn't level up your weight. And if you're playing a mage or someone, you know, who doesn't build a lot of armor, you're going to end up with very low weight capacity, whatever it's called. Heavier commitment can be, whatever. Strength, of course, stances, casting, oh, raised. Dexterity against, reduce the time of the spell, this is not the best thing, but okay. Your horse, intelligence, magic power, of course I'm going to be a mage, as always. Also affects holy defense, vitality, and certain sources and incantations. But I remember... Sorry, what is the description of... Type A, right? Type A. Yes. Okay, there you go. A knight exiled from their homeland to wander a solid... There isn't much to say about these characters. Like from seeing the apart that this dude really is very similar to Sekiro. I don't know why. But yeah, it's just aesthetic. And a knight exiled from their homeland to wander a solid armor-clad origin. Armor-clad? I don't know what armor-clad means. Warrior. Another warrior who fights wielding two blades at once, an origin of exceptional technique. A stalwart hero at home with a battle axe, descended from a Badland chieftain. And the Badlands chieftain is very crucial since one of the... I don't remember how they're called. The powerful souls, okay? One of the powerful souls was, you know, from... If I'm not wrong, it was Horalu or something like that. Bandit, a dangerous bandit who strikes for weak points, excels at ranged combat with bows. A scholar who reads fate in the stars, heir to the school of glintstone sorcery. A seer ostracized for inauspicious prophecies, well versed in healing incantations. Can I read the... Nope, you can't read the equipment. I wonder if the, you know, inauspicious, what does inauspicious mean? Not auspicious, unfavorable. But he wasn't seen as an heretic, does it? Or was he? Well, he has the two fingers thing, so I think it's not an heretic. A seer ostracized for inauspicious prophecies. A capable fighter from the distant land of reeds, handy with katana and longbows. A prisoner bound in an iron mask, studied in glintstone sorcery, having lived among the elite prior to sentencing. A charged spy, adept at covert operations, equally adept with a sword as they are with their incantations. A poor, purposeless sod, naked as the day they were born. A nice club is all they have. Not much information from the descriptions of the classes, and probably I'm going with the prisoner. I want to play a mage, but I really don't like the astrologer, you know, background. Like, everything, you know, is that who reads fate in the stars and stuff like that, you know. I much like the prisoner more because I like the possibility of me being, you know, connected to the elite or something like that. And then they, in order to make me shut up, they decided to imprison me. as it was very common, you know, in these kind of eras. I mean, not only not only medieval era or era, whatever. Not only Middle Ages, but in general, you know, today is not very different. I remember the Epstein files. Anyway, prisoner. Yes, I am a prisoner. Though I don't like I'd like to level up arcane a little bit, you know. And the only one with big arcane is the bandit. I wonder why. Oh, because the arcane also works on blood, poison, how do you call bleeding? Maybe it works on bleeding, I don't know. But usually arcane is very low, which is interesting. The only one with higher ones are the fighters, which is weird. Anyway, also it's very nice to be a prisoner because my fate, see, his fate is 7 and my fate here is a 6. So I save up on a level up, you know. I'm not going to level up fate ever. And yeah, I save some levels, you know. Though it's also true that I'm a level 9 and I have very few intelligence. Oh, in 14, actually not that few. Though I have a lot of endurance, strength, dexterity that I don't really need, but we take it. No. Yeah, maybe this one is not that bad. Did I read mind? Affects focus, it doesn't tell you. I was thinking, I don't know if I want 14 dexterity. I don't remember how much dexterity was needed for the good, how it was called, the knife. It was a French name if I'm not wrong. The one that had a very high crit, you know. Of course I want that because I can't crit with my staff. I don't remember how much dexterity that needed. Maybe it's, no, maybe 14. Yeah, it's okay, let's go with the prisoner. Keepsake. No keepsake, the past has been well and truly left behind. Crimson Amber Medallion. A medallion laid with crimson amber increases maximum HP. Lands Between rune. The gold of grace shining in the eyes of the people of the lands between used to gain many runes. Golden seed washed ashore from the lands between, said to enhance sacred flasks. So a golden seed washed ashore from the lands between, does it mean that I found it, you know, when I was in life? I don't think that when you were in life you reside in the lands between, because I remember that we are in the lands between, you know, during the game, okay? But washed ashore from the lands between, that means that it comes from there, you know? So it's not very clear. But this means that it is a physical, though it also could be, you know, those kind of metaphysical places where they are connected through the sea, but you can't really reach it, you know, something like that. Sent to announce sacred flasks, fanged imp ashes. The first time I played, I took this item, and it was a mistake. The ashes of small diminutive golems. Ashes are said to hold spirits within. It was a mistake because not only it was useless, but I don't want to use ashes because it makes the game too easy, you know. Yeah, cracked pot, string. Maybe I'm going to take these because these are not. No, it's also true that I don't really use items, but they somehow mend themselves. A container for certain thrown items. Stone sword key. 2 stone keys shaped like swords. Breaks the seal 1 imp's touches, but can only be used once. 5 sacred branches, charged with beguiling power, said to originate from the demigod Michaela. Boiled prone. 5 pieces of boiled prone. Boost physical damage negation. Crazed likeness of a noble whose eyes have been gouged out, attract enemies' aggression. Shabiri's Wall. Well, what can a prisoner have, you know? What can a prisoner really have? Maybe I'm going with all cracked bolt or stone sword key, because if you think about, you know, the tomb of a prisoner, it could be some kind of offering, you know. There are other things that are not really suited, though also the lines between rune you can have. Everything is not very important, if I'm not wrong. I hope, though. I don't know, the stone sword keys are important, but I do think that there are enough in the game to use them, you know. I wonder if you need the first one to unlock everything. I wonder. Though there is always, you know, Nuke and Blast, so there's that. Yeah, for his, you know, I think from a gameplay point of view, you know, if you want to minimax, the cracked bolt is probably the best, and of course the golden seed, but I think from the significance and the, you know, the message, and how the fuck am I talking today? The message of my character, I think the stone sword key makes more sense, you know. I'm going to name myself again Bio the Maverick, as in Baldur's Gate, since again, you know, to be a prisoner you need to be go against the establishment. Age, alright, maybe it's better if I go with a bridge so that I can see. Jesus. Yeah, most probably I'm going with young. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm not that mature. Okay, of course I'm going also to read these. The most common face among the tarnished. Though they were all warriors once. So everyone was a warrior in some way. Truth seeker, the face of an ousted pilgrim. There are many roads to truth. The regal face found among those who claim noble blood in the lands between. See? The more noble blood in the lands between. Also, why are they so pale? Is it just, you know, oh, the nobles are pale, or something, you know, is connected? Being so pale. So I'm quite sure that if you're not a tarnished, you're not inside the lands between. Face are found among a proud and seclusive tribe of folk well versed in ancient legends and heresies alike. A face found among the hardy people of the unforgiving north. Some say they are descended from giants. The face of one who wanders the seas in search of the home in the lands between. See, it is connected by sea. I mean, if you if the item says that it washed ashore, you know, of course it is connected by sea, but I think it's some magical sea, you know, that you can't really get it. A face from the faraway isolated land of reeds, where blood is a familiar sight. Very sumo-ish sumo-ish build. The stony face of the people of the ancient dragons, among whom life is typically short, draconian. And is this real or not? Like, are they really ancient descendants of the dragons? The features of those known as Nightfolk, even in few numbers, they were said to bleed silver long ago. I did encounter a bunch of Nightfolks. It's very similar to the Drow of Dungeons and Dragons. Numen. The face of the Numen, supposed descendants of the denizens of another world, long lived but seldom born. Okay, I didn't remember this description. What does seldom means? Maybe often, like not very often? Yeah, rarely. Long lived but seldom, so you are long, you live more. Face of the Numen, supposed descendants, but of course they're supposed. It's never clear if it's the truth. And although it's also true that Miyazaki usually does say things like, oh, this code, oh, everyone says, that in reality it is the truth, you know. Supposed descendant of denizens of another world. And this other world is something that I wanted to talk quite, but we need to see some things, you know, before talking about that. Another world. Long lived by seldom born. But what does it mean, seldom born? Like, if they are descendants, and there is these, let's say, these people of Numen, don't every child is a descendant, or they can born from non-descendant? It's very not clear. Or maybe it's very hard for them to have children. I'm going with the Truth Seeker thing. It's also fun, you know, the Truth Seeker with my background, but I also like the face. I think is the most the most similar to mine, you know, to a base to start from, you know. Sorry, why I can't hear my voice? Oh, because I can. Man, these verses are horrible. Who reacts like that when you get hit and you die? Oh, they're very similar, the verses. The sorry, how's it called? The phonetics, you know, the kind of sounds they make. Oh, with this one. Okay, it begins. I don't know how much I would say. Oh well, I'm invested some hours into this, more than I would like to admit, and I know it's not the best, man. From software sliders for character creation are so hard. It's just so fucking hard to create. I think it's even, you know, it's acceptable, so better than, you know, it could be worse in my opinion, especially because the first tries were horrible. I tried a little bit on the internet, some advices, and it seems the best advice is to take one base template you like. I took the Truth Seeker. I don't think it's taken into consideration anyway. And then from there you put everything at 128, okay? And from there you tweak a little bit, you know, from here and there until you come with something that you'd like. And you need to be careful about not putting too much. You know, you need to save the model a lot of times so that maybe you can revert some changes you don't like, because it's very easy to commit to something. You really don't notice the changes because they are very little, but then many little changes lead to something very different, you know. After all, I always remember something that my teacher said, you know, when I was in high school, and she told me we all have 2 eyes, 1 nose and 1 mouth, 2 ears, you know. The face, all the faces are, you know, the macro things are the same. It means that very microscopic little differences is what makes a different face, and that's why it's so hard, in my opinion, to make a face with Elden Ring and in general from software sliders. Is because it's very hard for us, like for us as humans, it's very easy to recognize different faces, okay? But it's hard to notice the little changes why they happen, you know? Because for example, if I go into similar face, I hope that going into it doesn't change. No, okay, it doesn't. Like going into similar face, you can see how all of these are different faces. But if I would do the same changes little by little, I wouldn't notice it changing, you know? I would feel it being something different. Anyway, yeah, like that's the problem with the eyes. The problem that I can't make the fucking linear eyes is because if I do, then the brows change, the nose changes, you know, and the mouth also is a problem. I think the overall shape is good. The only thing is that I can't change the hairline and you know, the shape of the head, because I have a little bit of bump, you know, my head is a little bit of I don't know how it's called, and yeah, I don't know, like if you see it, I think like you do see that I tried, no? you do see that, you know, that I, you know, that someone was trying to do my face, but yeah, I tried my best. I don't know, someone else can do a better job, I don't know. But for now, we're happy with this, and maybe in the future, especially since the lighting of the game is a little different from the character edit also, probably I will change it a little bit later with the mirror. So that's it. I saved to the favorites. So let's hope that it doesn't, you know, it doesn't delete itself. Also, I think that also the skin is not the best. It should be a little bit more lighter, maybe. That just too many hours, you know. And yes, I put, as always, I like to put something on my right eye, you know, some affliction and something like that. This time I didn't go with the purple, even though purple is my favorite color, but I want something connected to the lore of the game, you know, and being this gold affliction on my face could be, you know, very interesting with the lore. I still don't know much about the grace. I don't know if it's good, bad, or neutral, whatever it is, but it could make sense, you know, to have something like that. And yeah, let's double check if Build the Maverick, Type A, Young, Prisoner, Stone Sword Key. Then the age, yeah, I have changed the voice. I think the one is a little bit better. I don't know if I should talk about the tattoos, because they're really not that special. I mean, they are special, but you don't know about them, you know. For example, I don't know this symbol, I don't know this symbol, I don't know this one, I don't know this one. This one remembers me, you know, this the same symbol on the title screen, and it's one of the fragments of the Elden Ring, whatever it is. This one also, I don't know what it is. This one should be one of the houses of magic, I don't remember, and also connected to me, because I have the magics of this house. I don't remember its name, which is also funny because the stone sword key, it does really, you know, reminds me of the sword in there, so maybe that's a good keepsake. Then this is Araya Lucaria, if not wrong, the other Academy of Magic. This is, I don't know, this is the one of the Godwin, you know, the knights with knives, whatever it's called. This one should be the heresies of the three fingers, and you can see three fingers. And man, I'm sorry, I know what the two things are, and man, if I would have wished to record that reaction of mine to discover what two fingers, you know, are. Unfortunately, I don't know it. That's a bit. That's, you know, big. As I said, I played 160 hours, so very unfortunate. I don't know this, I don't know that, I don't know. This is about the dragons, if I'm not wrong. This I don't know, though. Here also there are two fingers, so maybe it's connected, maybe not. I don't know. This I don't know. This is Dark Souls 3, and this I don't know. Okay, I think I've done everything, no? And we're ready to start. I'm really looking forward. And let's check record. I don't know if I should. No, let's record the first episode, and then I check the, you know, recording, because I need to check if the audio's alright, etc, etc. Yeah, I'm ready to start. I hope I didn't miss anything. Finish, and we get the cutscene, the cinematic, which unfortunately, like, it's it's nice, you know. But I think the 3D of the Dark Souls 3 and Dark Souls 1 were much better.
Fallen leaves.
Tells a story.
Tell a story.
It's changed the model, no? It was less muscular the first time.
The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between.
Also, now our home, you know, across the fog.
Now, Queen Marika the Eternal.
And the one shattering the ring, you know,
it
kind of had the same hair, if I'm not wrong.
And in the night of the Black Knives,
Godwin
the Golden.
The Black
was
Knives, okay,
first
that was the
perish.
symbol.
Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shard.
So everyone was made
of
with
the Elden
someone not a god. Demigods, this means, no, that you're half a god, half human. It means Marika had a bunch of consoles.
Of their newfound strength.
Triggered
the shattering. A
Also,
war from which no lord arose.
Yeah.
A war leading to abandonment by the greater will.
Which is very confusing to me about this cinematic is... Later, let's talk.
Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead, who
Fucking
yet
cool.
live.
I'm so looking forward to play it, man.
The call
Finally, I
of
can
long
forget about
lost
that fucking
race
Baldur's Gate.
speaks to us all.
Long lost grace.
Horalu,
Oralu.
chieftain of the Badlands,
Doesn't have a face, does he?
the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing.
And I think that the one talking is Sir Gideon Ofnir, no? That seems his voice. Which is kinda, you know, cringe to talk about you in third person, but okay. I mean, it's also true that how do you tell otherwise? And me,
And one
rise me.
other
Grace?
whom grace would again bless,
Would again bless, so it means that it would already blessed us.
a tarnished of no
Maybe
renown.
because, as they said in the warrior base aspect, it says that every tarnished was a
Across
warrior,
the
you know?
fall
So maybe each...
to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring
and become...
and become the Elden Lord.
Very nice white. I love white images because so I can clean my monitor. There we go. And 60 FPS, it seems good. I don't know if I should put the retracing for now. Let's try without it. And of course, the first thing we do is with the computer menus. Yeah, okay, I know this is to remove our fucking elm. But first, we also need to read stuff. So. With the inventory menu, you can browse the items, show large, yes, toggle character data, new features can be enabled, okay. Oh yes, on the right. Let's remove our helm. Yeah, already the already the model doesn't root. Maybe the nozzle is a little bit too big, and man, I mean it's not that bad, right? It's not that bad. It can work, you know. Maybe it's even better from the model because it's not high definition, you know, and you look at from the distance. The nose is definitely a big problem because it's not pointy as before. Maybe it's too big, but the audio seems good. Seems good. Seems correct. It's a little bit of man, I hate the rolling in From Software games. First of all, let's see if. Yeah, the game is working. The darkness of the room is not the best with my late face, but I could, you know, remove the light on my face to be a more. Maybe they should make, you know, some adaptive lights that trigger with the game and follow the same luminosity. You know, I was saying that one thing I hate about From Software games is that. There is always a little bit of input lag, and this one seems very noticeable. I don't know why. Maybe I don't know if it's my fault or not. And the most annoying one is the roll, because the roll only happens once the circle button or the roll button is released. Because since you use the same button to run, the game needs to understand. Oh, are you running or are you rolling? You know, and that's very annoying because you need to roll with half a second before. That's very annoying. Anyway, yeah, I remember how you take 2 hands. It's very annoying. You need to press Y and then yeah, we need to read. Oh yes, I wanted to say something about the cutscene. I don't remember. Oh yes, the confusing thing is that It starts with saying that Marika, no, sorry, not Marika, the ring was shattered, okay? But then, I need to move my camera a little bit. But then it says that the offspring of Marika, you know, all demigods, start war each other, I guess, to gain the power and become the next Elden Lord, okay? But then it says that their fighting triggered the shattering. Which, is it the same thing of the shatter, of the ring being shattered, or is that something else? It's very confusing. Or maybe the demigods started fighting, and that's why Queen Marika decided to shatter it. But then why, you know, why mix it up? Why try to confuse the viewer? And of course we need to better watch at the cinematic again, but I will do it next episode. Let's read everything. And yes, I was saying that Tarnished were warriors, and maybe each warrior was blessed by the grace in lives, or maybe the grace was also given by the Elden Lord. It could be. And when the Elden Lord is no more, there's this thing about, you know, Elden grace that kind of sits in the, you know, in the space. I don't know. So we have memory of grace. Those old runes return to last sight of a lost grace visited. It really remembers of the first thing that comes to mind is the reflection of the sun on the sea, you know, and it does seem to me that the game a lot implies, you know, the connection with the sea, the shore, the lands between being you know, afar in the ocean. So it could be a connection, it could be not, maybe it's just a coincidence. The memory of first grace, which one guided by bygone, I don't know, tarnished to the lands between, once guided by bygone. What the fuck is bygone? Sorry. Bygone, okay, it's bygone. Earlier, former past. To put aside past disagreements. Okay, so once guided by bygone, tarnished. Or maybe someone dead, passed in the sense of dead, like by no more, you know, in life, no more tarnished in life, but tarnished in death, to the lands between. But tarnished means something like exiled, right? It's all important. And man, I would love to know Japanese, but I don't. Tarnished, are you? To cause a metal surface to be dull, to be discolored, to destroy the good name of a stain, discredit, destroy a good name of. A tarnished coating, a tarnished condition. So it's something that it was lasted before. You know, it was good, it was normal, it was okay, and then it got ruined. I think that's the main thing you need to take, the definition of it. And so I wonder, tarnished by whom? By the grace, by the Elden Lord, by the world, by the lands between. Lands between those old runes and return to last grace visited. And this is what leads you to lands between. So this is definitely lands between, definitely not where normally humans live, you know, but maybe the demigods do. It is merely a cycle. Stand before the Elden Ring, become the Elden Lord. And this is the, you know, the dark sign of Elden Ring, and we're going to use it. We have 0 runes right now anyways, so we're not going to lose anything, but maybe there is a special animation. I don't remember. As I said, I played some time ago, and I really don't remember. And I will try to, you know, to still play as a real blind playthrough. Again, I arrived to the tournament of Caelid, and I didn't go further, you know, at the start of it, and then I interrupted. Lose all runes to return to the last site of grace visited. Yes. Okay, there is an animation, so it's just teleportation things, you know. Though it does imply that your body is like, you know, keeping together by the grace or something like that. I don't know. Oh, I need light, and I know where to take it at. There's one good thing about having played the game a little bit before, that I know where to find light, and I think once we take our horse, we're going to go there as soon as possible. We need to read the other things. We have the stone sweet key, used to bring 1 imp statue seal, breaks the seal on named statues, but remains embedded in the statues after use, meaning it can only be used once as an item. Think well before using one. Indeed. Indeed. I don't think it's connected to the magic, to my the Academy of my magic. This one, the Carrion, and also of the Carrion royal family. That's the story. The sword is very different. Creates a sigil. Oh, the sorcery. Carrion royal family creates a sigil overhead from which an enemy is seeking glint play. It appears after a brief delay. This sorcery can be used while in motion. Charging increases the delay. Said to be the prototype of the sword following sorceries wielded by royal enchanted knights. Large piercing sword with a long estoc, hard-bladed edge, which is also capable of slashing attacks. For its large size, it can be wielded rather nimbly, leaving little opportunity for the enemy to counter. Impelling thrust, skilled less piercing armaments, overcome enemy shields, build power, then launch forward for strong thrust that pierces an enemy's guard. Staff with a glintstone embedded at the tip, a catalyst for casting sorceries. Sorceries must be memorized first at the side of a lost grace, and the staff must be equipped to cast them. No skill. There's no skill. A rift shield. This is interesting. Small metal round shield depicting a sinister rift. An antiquated charm that glares back at the enemy. It boosts focus. Is this skill in time with the foe's minutes to deflect and parry? Okay. Prisoner eye mask. Eye mask falls on a prisoner convicted of an appalling crime. Appalling, I don't know what appalling means. Ba-da-ba-bum bum boom, ba-da-ba-bum bum boom, ba-da-ba-bim bum bum. Appalling means shocking, horrifying, awful, terrible. Thick, heavy, and earthily, stifling. Stifling, I don't know, but I don't think it's important. A foul creation designed to torment the wearer, either slowly fermenting hatred within the heart or a spiritual fervor that is near indistinguishable from it. And if I'm not wrong, it's inspired from Berserk, but I didn't read it. Tattered clothing, worn by a prisoner convicted of an appalling crime, never once washed, every fiber is filthy. I don't need to find new clothes, you know. Worn by a prisoner convicted of an appalling crime, never once washed. Oh, okay, it's the same thing. Alright, I forgot that the tutorial was an item. That's funny. That's very funny. The status, okay. I should know anything about these. Well done. There is some lore in them. Okay, runes hell needed. Vigo, okay, no, nothing. HP. Your life is resist to nothing, you die. Replenish it by drinking from the flask of crimson tears or stone side of grace. And energy consume skill. Replenish by drinking from the flask of cerulean tears or stone side of grace. Your life. Your life. That's funny. That's a funny line, you know. Your life. Dot. Full dot. Required for them action. Okay. Nothing important. Holy. Oh, focus. Oh, I thought focus was my FB. No, because those are focus point. So my shield increases this. Sleep and bouts of madness. Interesting. And my shield, yeah, exactly. You can see. Doesn't remember of an eye, you know, but Sauron of Elden Ring. from the real Elden Ring. Okay, yeah, checked here. Status, I can't read messages. System. I should be offline, yeah, otherwise it would be full of messages. And then, okay, I've done everything. We continue. Oh, right, there's also stealth. Forgot about that. Forgot that there is also stealth. I'd like the... yeah, I like my catalyst to be on my right hand, please. And here we have the first messages of the game. Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, I'm not used to take things with Y. Tarnish the wizened finger. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to read the message. So what A is for now? Alright, for jumping. Alright. Though the path be broken and uncertain, claim your place as Elden Lord. Oh, there was a maiden that we should have encountered. Someone killed it, clearly. Book in a set and can you place? And someone is helping us, you know, to telling us, look, it's okay, it's unlucky, but you can still become the Elden Lord. And as usual in From Software games, you know, that the first part, the path they tell you is usually a lie and not the best thing. Usually there are secrets behind. Use the right messages to the other words. Item from online play. Your messages... man, one thing Baldur's Gate 3 did do good is put 3D models, you know, to look at better at it. Your messages will be conveyed to the other words, allowing other players to read them. As finger of corpse wax, so emaciated and the bone is visible. It is a relic of those who came before, left to help those who would come after. One unlucky thing is that I don't think they're going to... Oh, my green screen is a little bit... how can I adjust it? I don't know. Oh, maybe it's because I moved the camera. Yeah, it could be. I just need to cut a little bit. I was saying, one thing I don't think they're going to explain is why there are many words in Elden Ring, you know, similar to Dark Souls. There makes sense because there was, you know, the what was the Solaire? Time in Northern is distorted? No, it wasn't distorted. I don't remember. Anyway, you know, it was a time thing, okay? And in Bloodborne was... In Bloodborne also wasn't explained, if I'm not wrong. And here, I don't think it will be explained either. It really just tells you, you know, other words. I mean, you could say that being the lens between something more like, I can say it, kind of having a Valhalla, you know, something like that. The other, you know, the north, east, west, and south really remembers me about northern writing, so maybe it is inspired by the Valhalla or something like that, you know. If I'm not wrong, in the northern mythological writings, there is the Tree of Life. I don't remember the name, the Yggdrasil, which is very similar to the Elf Tree, you know. So it could be probably inspired by that. So it could be, you know, different version of Valhalla, like everyone has its own word or something like that anyway, but it's not important, otherwise they would talk about it, and you will see me jump a lot of times instead of interacting with things. And one thing I love about From Software games is that they hit you with you. It really didn't happen, only with Elden Ring actually. And look at this, wow. Chapel of Anticipation, man, that's so fucking cool. So fucking beautiful. And does my... Maybe I need to put my... yeah, maybe I need to make my tattoo a little bit more gold, because it's definitely not visible. Because I wanted to make it a little bit more, you know, more real, the color, and not much saturated, but... yeah, it doesn't really seem like... I don't know the name, the one you put on the houses, you know, on the... These things are so big, man. Why are these decorations so big? This stone doesn't seem lagging, right? Seems very good. Oh yes, let's see what happens if I turn ray tracing on. What settings? Where is ray tracing? Maximum. Second change has not been applied. I need to go to the main menu. Okay, let's try this. Oh, okay, it definitely lags with rate. Or maybe it was just a deep. No, it definitely lags, and I don't see any difference. Right? I definitely don't see any difference. Like, or maybe there are more. Were there the? Wait, I have some. What is this bonus on the... Is it from the shield, maybe? Yes, it was from the shield. Okay. Maybe there were so many fallen leaves? I don't remember. But I definitely need to change it. It doesn't seem to change that much, does it? Maybe inside it's more... Nah, fuck retracing, man. Fuck this shitty ass. Off. There you go. Parrying. I was saying I like the loading screens, which are very fast. Like you can appreciate my computer, my PC. It's not that. It is lagging. It's still lagging. I know. It is lagging or not? Also I need the camera a little bit faster. Camera speed 7. Maybe even 8, yeah. Even 8. Would be not the best for gameplay, you know, perspective, because it's very annoying to me looking around like this, but I need, you know, to look around very fast. Very annoying for me to not do that. Oh my god, I was about to fall down, and it does lag. It definitely lags a little bit. I would like to understand why. No, the phone nibs are the same, it's not from the ray tracing thing. I really like to understand why it lags. Well, I did put the maximum on a lot of things, but it shouldn't. I thought it was like an old game already. The door was blocked. I know what there is behind here. There's an ashen wall. Ashen one. And that's, but the I call the thing on the of the Steam. The line is totally green, you know. So it's maybe it's just no. This is definitely lags. And this is definitely lagging. Maybe the arrow up and down is telling me that the pacing is a little bit off. This is what seems to lag. I don't know, but probably it's going. I'm just going to make it used to it, you know. And that is Stormway Castle. I know about that, man. So beautiful. I need my binoculars, and I know who has them. And right there is also the attack from jumping. Need to remember. I don't think I will be able to kill the first boss. It was quite strong, if I'm not wrong. There's no secret in this area apart from that door, so we can continue. But as I said, I need to treat this as a blind run, so as a blind playthrough. So I don't need to. I just seen something awful. Is that you continue running even after you release it, so I need to be careful. And if I stop, okay, it stops like that. Strong. Hello. Right, I can check my. A little bit more lightning. Maybe I should increase the lightning a little bit. It's a little bit too dark, no? But maybe it's just the first area without the. With all the. It's also very weird. Why is this area full of fog and how the fuck you call them, clouds? The rest of the area, no. Marika, hello. Hello, Marika. Marika's dates. I need my binoculars, man. I really need my binoculars. Chapel of Anticipation. Hello, my money. Hello, my. Man, is this lagging or not? It's very weird. Hello. Boink. And they killed my maiden. It was very expected to. And I can't really use my magic either because I know you can parry it, but I don't want to get near, you know. The problem is that he's going to use the shield. How much damage do I do? Man, how long that? Okay, I do some damage with No, my bad, man. I wasn't expecting this range. I can run a little bit until I run out of. Also need to be careful about. I think I'm dead. Okay. That thing's damages, which is very. I have no focus anymore. Oh my god! I don't know, man. How the fuck should I? Should I try and parry? No, it's impossible. It's impossible to parry. I just need to dodge it, but I'm dead. I'm sure I'm dead. Yep. Oh, I was still alive. Oh, yep, exactly. No. Sorry for the phone. Just during, you know, the fucking cutscene. Maybe the audio is a little bit too high, I don't know. Maybe the SVX. The music, I think it was okay. Yeah, Elden Ring is very cool, very beautiful as a game, but the bosses, I think they went too far with the dodging. Like the bosses charge the attacks so long, you know, that you start and panic roll, and then you die. Sniff, sniff.
Don't worry, Torrent.
Torrent.
Fortune is on his side.
She has a ring. I
We
wonder if
found
she
him
says.
here, after all.
I wonder if she says her. If you play as type body B. I think yes.
One of his kind is sure to seek
Elden
the
Ring.
Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Does it violate the Golden Order seeking the Elden Ring, or she helping me? Man, that's so mad. Such a cool game, man. Such a good game. Finally, man. The only reason to be alive. The only reason to be alive is to play games and shit like that. Fortune is on his side. I was also thinking that maybe I could also go bold. Maybe it's a little bit better, because since my A-liner, you know, is... Oh man, again? I still jump, man. I should stop jumping. Oh, with why you... Okay. Let me do the phone call first. What is this? I don't remember this. What the fuck? The blackness, man. The cave of knowledge lies below. For example, the cave of knowledge. Jump down the hole ahead and you will find the cave of knowledge. There you can learn more about the game controls and basic actions during your adventure in the lands between. Obviously, about the chapel and this cave, you know, was made to help the tarnished to get better, you know, and reach faster the thing, but someone is going against it. I'm not going to spoiler it, I already know it, but, you know, let's treat this as a true blind playthrough. Hello, my friend. Brave tarnished, take the plunge. This is funny. This is funny. You know what's funny is that FromSoft characters never have they never have the mouth moving with dialogue, okay? And even I don't know why they made this choice, because I don't think it's that hard, especially because, you know, you just moves up and down. You don't need the perfect caption of every word, you know. And the funny thing is that a mute character, a ghost that doesn't talk, you can't hear no sounds. He has a moving mouth. Like, why? Why? Why FromSoft? Why? See the Arts of War and Warrior's Blood, which again confirms. We can skip the tutorial, but we're going to do it. I should take damage, right? No, I wouldn't. If I remember correctly, you don't take a lot of... exactly, the fall damage is very little. Like, you can fall from very high, but once you fell from very high, you 1 pixel more and you receive a lot of damage. If I'm not wrong, it's something like that. But it does lags. It's the fucking I think it's the pacing of the... okay. One thing I need to understand. If I go to settings... Now, if I would know what the two numbers are... Because the FPS always are 60, but I think it's spacing. Is the spacing... Or maybe the, you know, high... I don't know. I don't know what the numbers are. These, you know, there is an arrow in the left corner. There's an arrow down saying 56 and an arrow up saying 62, but I don't understand what it does. Or maybe it's the V-Sync. Do I have the V-Sync? Where's the why there is no V-Sync? That's weird. And you can't change the frames harder. What? What? Sorry? You can't change the FPS. Are you really serious? I can't put V-Sync and I can't change the quality of the field. Yeah, I can't put it. Huh. Maybe it's automatic. It's already on V-Sync. Display, activity, should HDR. Device, marking items. No. Yep, there is no V-Sync. That's very weird. That's very, very weird. You know, let's keep things at high, only the texture at maximum. Go with this. Doesn't seem to change much, does it? Like, you can see here, it's clear now the lagging. Like, it's not only me, is it? Am I crazy? It's not fluid, you know? It could be from software just being bad at optimizing things. Not really from... Because, for example, if I put everything to low, then I need to modify it. I mean, it's everything to high, it's not that hard, right? Yeah. So if I put low, okay. It lags it even more. It lags even more, man. Fucking From Software, man. You fuckers. So it wasn't the problem wasn't with the Series X. I thought the problem was with Xbox Series X, but I guess it's just a problem of the game. No, it has the same feeling. Maybe no, yeah, it has the same feeling. Maybe even worse. It has the same feeling. I guess it's not it's just the game being shitty. Okay. Rise, tarnished. Oh, because maybe they are from the DLC, that's why I don't recognize the loading screens. Okay. And I of course, about the DLC I know absolutely zero, and I don't even know how to access the DLC, so that's going to be fun, because usually it's not. I mean, in the last games it was easier. Let's touch the grace. Boink. Boinkity boink. With that, I need the binoculars. Let's wait for now. Okay, we can pass time fast. All right, I need to. Okay, no of that. Short chest. Oh, we can read from here. A sacred flask modeled after a golden holy chalice that was once graced by a tea of blessing. After a golden holy chalice was once graced by a tea of blessing. Filled with crimson tears, this flask restores HP with use, rests at a site of grace to replenish. The one washed up on the graveside was sure to die until this flask of it is. Yeah, I was about to say that I think this was gifted by the. I don't remember her name. And it's said the one washed, which is us, upon the graveside was sure to die until this flask offered its gift to rejuvenation to seek the Elden Ring. Or maybe it gifted itself. Because it says until this flask offered its gift, so it's like something automatic. It could be that we just chosen or just lucky, you know, the fortune, as she said. A second fast is the same thing as cerulean tears, which I think is something like, you know, the color. The one washed up, oh, yep, okay. And I definitely, man, will I stop jumping? Yes, no golden seeds. One second here, allocate. Maybe we could go with 4. Because magic right now is very, you know, it sucks, so... Yeah, maybe going with 4 is better. Want to be using... Oh, okay, no, let's keep it like this. Alright, I also need to remember that I can... that they have gestures. Can I... Okay, with the map menu you can check your current position, terrain... Okay, early day, northwest, east, south. Man, the map of Elden Ring is so big. It was so funny, the first time I played, you know. Like, this already felt very, very big, you know. And every time I found a new area that, oh, okay, now that map is very big, and now it got bigger and bigger and bigger, you know, it's crazy. Yeah, I was trying a bunch of buttons. So I can't really access, the only way to access gestures are with start menu, it seems. And okay, that way you can access... I don't really like the buttons, but okay. Can I put like since I use the PS4, can I use, for example, the start menu, no? Where's the start menu? What the fuck is the start menu, you bastard? No, you can't. I can't change the... Oh, okay. Interesting. I can't change it, huh? Okay. How do I jump? Oh, right, without. I was trying to jump as in Dark Souls 1, you know? I'm stupid, I'm sorry. Hello, my friend. I always wondered why the enemies are bigger in Force. Oh, man. In the lightning, my face is horrible. Oh my god. Oh my god, it is horrible. Oh. Was it a good parry? I don't know. Let's try to parry. How do I kick? There is no kick? Oh, right, because you need a skill for that. And there is no anymore the sidestep with the rapier. Can I parry you, my friend? Bonk! Parry! Yeah, I definitely need to... Sound effects. 3. Oh. Guarding. Oh, also there's this new thing that you got, and then... Sorry, why didn't it work? Alright, I can also attack behind my... Why are they not damaging me? It's not 100%, 85, okay. But wasn't there... Also, I wonder how many iframes I... let's check. I don't seem to have many iframes. The only thing I want to try is... I remember that thing that you block and then you attack, no? I want to ever use it because I don't use shields, but... I don't remember how it's called, man. The lag. The lag is just awful. Awful. Awfully awful. Awfully. Jump. 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 And you, my friend. I'll show you my sorcery. And I can... Exactly, I can charge a little bit. Let's see how much... 183. 100... that's like 50... It's like almost 50%, no? Actually, it's 50%, no? 138, 183. I don't want to do that, but it's close to 50%. It's not... Different is clearly, you know, big. And you can get materials. Boink. Use the item crafting. I don't think I'm going to use them because I use magic, you know. I don't need materials, arrows and stuff. Berry-like red fruits that grow in shrubs. Material used for crafting items, easily found everywhere in the lands between. There's a wide variety of uses. Variety of uses. Uses. Hello, my friend. You big. You big scary, huh? Ooh. Oh, my 2 hands. Oh. Boing, 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 boing. Stop. The only good thing that Dark Souls 2 did is to add the riposte of the shield break. Only good thing of that shitty game. Ooh, we go stealth mode. How did he hear me? My friend. How did you hear me? In stealth mode? Watch out! Alright, let's also try the backstab. Big stab. Big stab. Maybe I shouldn't have moved my camera, you know? Now I'm a little bit too much on the right, is it? But I need to go here. My friend is dead here. There are soldiers from we learn Godric. Skills. Alright, what? Oh, right, the breaking thing for the shields. Good thing that parry doesn't remove. Oh. Uh-oh. Can I read this again? How do you... Oh, like this, okay. Catch to make a confidence, discovering your expression to expecting tall grass, attacking... Okay, it doesn't tell me that I don't understand how that guy hit me. Because I think it removes my... the noise of my thing, you know? And the SPX are still too high. The problem is that if I get even lower, then I don't hear the footsteps anymore. Or maybe I still do. Oh, the footsteps, definitely I can't hear them. Statues of Marika! Oh no, stakes of Marika. Now you'll be revived the last grace of that. You'll be obvious this like man, you die. Yeah, that's very good. That's very good. I wonder why she doesn't have arms though. Traverse the mist. Again, why there is the mist around the bosses? It's not explained. Oh, I could have seen from there, but I forgot. Also, the music is also too loud. You can perform a counterattack immediately after blocking an enemy attack. Yeah, this one. Oh, RT. Okay, I was pressing the wrong one. So I do this. Boink. I can do a riposte. Okay, interesting. Boink. Soldier of Godric. Enemy failed. Maybe it's the grace that you know, surrounds powerful runes. It could be. There's also some interesting things to look at here. It doesn't seem so. There's some light. One thing I don't like about caves with openings is that you have a map, okay? So I can put a marker here and return when I'm up, you know, up on the ground. I can return here and there's no hole, obviously. And it's very annoying. I don't know why they didn't think about it. Maybe they did, and they decided, you know, just roll with it. It's too much an inconvenience to think about it. Oh, I don't really have a wet look. Oh, why I can't wet myself? Sorry. I remember the previous games had the wet mechanic, so what? How did they remove it? But I remember you get wet when it's raining outside. Weird. Weird indeed. Oh-ho! But there's still one item which is there, but I don't know how to take it. I don't know how to take it. Pillage remains. Strength. Alright, let's try some gestures. Wow. Wave. Hello.
Hey.
Oh, I talked. That's crazy.
Hey!
Hi. Wow. Point forward. Jump for joy. Yahoo. Rolling cry. Hop, hop. Unfortunate that your sword gets removed. Rest. Join. It's the same animation as... Oh, it's a little bit different on the end. So let's keep the... Yeah, the jump for joy I don't like. I have then point upwards. I can try them from here, right? Yes. Yeah. My finger is a little bit too long, no? Jesus. Look at my finger. Point downwards, man. Now this. I need to have this. Definitely. I don't need a point forward. Oh, I really do. The rallying cry I don't need. Wait. That's funny. That's funny. Then we have the beacon. Come on. Warm welcome. That's crazy, man. It's such an awful... Who the fuck does greet you like this? Strength. Yes! Us! Jump for joy and dejection. Oof. Yeah, let's pick dejection inside of rest. Alright. We can continue. Open dayo. How much? Only 1 hour. I can do another hour. I can do another hour. Oh man, I need the light and I need my binoculars. Here, we could try the stone sword, but I don't know what's behind here, you know. And it's definitely out of our league for now. We will return here later. We will return here later. Also, one thing I need to do, and which I didn't during my first playthrough, I need to rest more at the graces because there are hidden dialogues. So every new grace I see it, even if it means I will respawn every enemy, you know. Boink. Cooperative multiplayer. Furled finger, host of fingers. Fingers sever. Tarnished. Okay, I don't play multiplayer because I don't like spoilers, okay? It would be so good. I don't know why From Software hasn't done that. I don't think it's hard to do it. I would like a mode where you can get invaded and invade and summon and all the things by just removing the fucking messages. Because the messages spoiler stuff. I love them. I love From Software messages because I love reading, you know, tongue butthole, horse butthole, finger butthole, you know, everything butthole. But that's funny when you already know the game. If you don't know the game, you want, you know, to discover and try to be as much in the dark as possible. It's not funny to, oh, there's a message. There's going to be an ambush. Oh, there's a message. Or there's a secret. You know, it's not funny. It will be very good to be able to remove the messages, but From Software, I guess they don't like doing. Under the elevator, there's nothing, right? Nope. And here the game's finally starts. Oh no, actually the game mode is actually very... Well, we can check it now in the light. There's nothing for now. And Bloodborne animation, you go! Ah, look at this one. Wow. Limgrave. Such a beautiful song. And fucking lagging, man. Oh, the lag is surreal, man. Jesus! It's not playable, this game, man. I tell you, it's not playable. Maybe I really do need to get some things down. And I'd like to... Oh, Jesus. I don't know how the... Oh, right, I can roll on it, right? Come on. Boink. Golden rune. Yes, let's try the. Let's see the. You know, maybe yeah. As I was saying, the model is actually better. Yeah, I need a. You see, my jaw is longer, but I really can't do longer than this. So yeah, it's not that bad, is it? Like, it's even better. Yeah, the eyes and the eyes are the problem, but you really can't change eyes. It's very annoying, and I just go with this. I can change the nose a little bit, but it's also okay like this. It's okay, you know. It could be better, but it's okay. I could also try to play both a little bit to see if it changes much, you know. Anyway, let's focus on this beautiful, beautiful man. Like, one thing that From Software can do is this. Like, this is pure heart, man. Pure heart, art, not heart, art. Pure art. Look at this, man. So beautiful, so amazing. This is why I love video games, man. Good video games, in the sense that video games can be art. They're not always art, but they can be. And this is how you achieve art. And that is what I was talking about. You know, I was thinking different word. Maybe they meant that one. Though for being a different, I mean, it depends on the distance. It can totally be a moon. It could totally be a word. You know. Wow. No words, man. Just no words. Such a beautiful game. Such a horrible distance rendering. Where? Okay, there. I was saying, where are the eagles? And behind here, oh, hello, little bunny, come here. Oh man, this sword sucks to kill animals. Fuck you, you bastard. There's no way to run. Oh, I'm sorry. Oof. I wonder if vegans kill the animals inside the video games. Now we have the interesting... The boats, you know, the boats, I think it represent the people trying to come to lands between by boat, but it's just impossible, no? I think it's just impossible. I don't know why people... I mean... all the people, you know... all the people that start to go to the lands between, I think they never come back, you know. And if they don't come back, everyone is going to say, oh, they don't come back because they arrived to the lands between. And this one is super rare, if I'm not wrong. And there's one behind here, and they respawn. So if you need them, you can return here. So the golden rune, grace that dwells within the inhabitants of the lands. Oh, see, okay, interesting. That's interesting. So everyone has a little bit of grace in them. The lingering trace of gold. Roots are nourishment for the development. Maybe I should. This is clearly inspired by Northern mythology. Maybe I should read a little bit about it, because the runes, you know, the Yggdrasil, runes nourishment for the development of any tarnished. Provided a finger maiden can be found, but I don't have no maiden. No maiden. I love that meme. Creates a summon sign for cooperative multiplayer. Arrive a cooperative third finger with the objective of defeating the eyeballs of the world to which you were summoned. A finger of corpse was felt like a hook. It is a relic of those who came before, left to help those who came after. The ring is the one with the two snakes. It's the one from Texas 3, you know, the one that changes your body. Finger severer. No, I never understood why this kind of blade to sever a finger. I think it's not the best, no? Use as a host of fingers to select a summoned player and send them back to the world. Use when you have been summoned to another player word to return your own word. This phantom blade severs the link formed by a third finger, but the maidens scorn those who abuse its use. Fucking maidens. Dark red leaves with thick, swollen veins. Material used for crafting items. Exceedingly rare to find. A faint pulse can be felt in the veins. Stirs the blood, providing an enlivening effect. I can't... Okay. I was about to say, I can't use them on me, right? Let's do the... to go around, you know, just to check everything. Get them more berries. A row of fruit. Man, such a beautiful landscape. Look at this. Look at this. So there's a statue. It's the same statue. No, it was different. It was different. I was thinking about the statue in the... And that, as you can see, that one, you know, just above my head, is the Anticipation Chapel. Which again, this was what I was saying. Why do we have a different skybox? We are there when you clearly see we are in the same environment, you know? That's weird. Oh, I know that place. Do I? Is that the one? No, there was this the cup thing. It could be a different one. Eagles. The birds are very important to kill. Okay, they didn't drop anything. Fuck you. Fucking eagles. There was another eagle around here. Let's take them too. Boinky, 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 oh, another skull. Also, the skulls are... Yeah. They're much bigger than me, but it could be that they didn't want to make too little, too small, you know? Guys. Ooh, fuck, I shouldn't have. Fuck me. Lightning change, right? Or maybe because it's getting dark. Yeah, maybe it's getting dark. Look at... Yeah. It does seem like a moon, you know? It does seem like a moon. Ooh, it just disappeared. That's funny. It just disappeared. Okay, now that skybox is much more similar to that. Maybe it was just, you know, an unfortunate day when we woke up. Maybe it was just a very cloudy day. Let's take this other multiplayer item. Should be the last one. Examine summoning pools. In each area you might find effigies of martyrs. These effigies are summoning pools. You find it easy to summon other players at these locations. Scope out hostile summoning signs created with small effigies gathered at summoning pools. Small golden effigy. Martyrs, it means that people sacrifice themselves. Maybe they sacrifice themselves to create these effigies. It could be. And it has the Ark of America. It is the Ark of America. Imagine how big this kind of religion is, you know, that you convince people to sacrifice yourself so that others, the tarnished in the future, can summon themselves. So you can say, oh, I sacrifice myself to, in the future I help create the new Elden Lord, you know. Let's read it. Small golden effigy. Items for online play. Send a copy to some sign. Okay. Incorporate the multiplayer. Okay. Oh, tarnished, are we? Varre. I remember you. Grace exists to guide the tarnished and lead them along the proper path. Even now, some signs of grace retain that power. The golden rays will guide you along your way. Guidance of grace. And that is indeed our objective of the episode, because there we're going to find our binoculars. Man, at full light my face is horrible. The map. It's okay. One thing I need to do is each time I find... How do I zoom? Oh, like this. Oh, this is the max zoom? Okay. Each time... The first step. Huh. That's the name of the Cave of Knowledge and Stranded Graveyard. Each time I find an NPC, I need to put this, because then in the New Game Plus it will be easier to find them, you know. Just run around and go to the NPC immediately. Alright, I want to check the gold affliction. Yeah, maybe I could make it a... But it does seem more goldish like this. If I make too saturated, then it's not gold anymore, you know. Hello.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we?
Yes,
Come
indeed.
to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however...
Maidenless?
You are maidenless.
No maidens?
Without guidance. without the
I have
strength
guidance, my
of
friend.
runes, and without an invitation to the round table hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
Man, my face in full light is just awful. Like, in a good amount of light is okay, but full light, look at this. So fucking awful, man. Look at this. Looking like a clown. Maybe I put too much green in the eye. Yeah, definitely. I need to put a little bit less green. More like gray should be. I don't know much about his... I don't know about almost anything. Almost nothing about him. But one thing to be sure that maybe a man full covered in blood is not to be trusted. But of course I'm not going to kill him for now. Until he doesn't prove himself to be very evil and something like that. He can be useful, he can give us information, you know. And another thing important to notice is that now everything is connected to the round table hold and having a maiden and the ghosting. Is the ghosting from the game or or from my monitor? I think from the game, right? Do you see the ghosting? Do you see my image, like my body? Jesus. I was saying they've done it. They tell you that, oh, you want to, you are tarnished of no renown, you can become the Elden Lord. What? So funny to... Oh, it's day again. Why wasn't there no night? I don't know. You are tarnished of no renown, and you can become the Elden Lord. But then you can become an Elden Lord if you follow our rules. You know, you need to have a maiden, you need to come to the round table hold, and everything on that thing. Otherwise, you can't. Already shows a kind of pattern, you know. Boink. Boink, boink. So, my friend, can you tell me more? How can I find a maiden?
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless.
Yes, please.
Me. Vare.
Vare?
Take care to listen.
Oh, I see, my friend. That's
Are
why
you
you're so
familiar
good, huh? You're
with
helping
grace?
people.
The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, the path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave. Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward, most certainly, to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted.
And did they remove the... Blur, yeah. Godric the Grafted.
It's time you set off, I should think, to Castle Stormvale on the cliff.
Okay, there you go.
Where Grace would guide you, if you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are.
How can you even think to be able to become the Elden Lord without a maiden? Like, not leveling up is just crazy, you know?
You set off, I should to Castle. If you seek
Castle Stormvale. I don't think I can... I don't think I can beat this guy, can I? It's... If I don't remember correctly, he also blocks my magic. And I did a lot of damage. Oh fuck, wrong. Ooh. I can't do the repose. I wanted to do this. Jump attacks are so... What the hell? Am I alive? Oh my... Same, man. I can definitely defeat him. Oh, I didn't see how much damage I do with the sword. I didn't see how much damage I do with the sword. And how fast loading is so nice. Upon that, reviving, drop runes. Okay. I know all of this shit. I was saying that. Did I miss the? No, because usually it shows the golden, the gold thing that right when you can repulse the boss. I also would like to look better at the lost runes. They're very similar to that symbol in the tattoo character creation. Jesus, the range, man. Well, come on, that's bullshit. How did you hit me? Jesus, the heal sucks. I can't receive damage, only one time. Maybe I should remove the lock-in. Man, that sucks. He hit him 83 with a... It is doable, but it's also annoying, you know? Because I can also be damaged once, 2 times, 3 times, and then that's over. Ooh, I don't know how I dodged that. Ooh, that's some bullshit. Okay, we say goodbye to him. We say goodbye to him. I'm not a masochist. I like a good challenge, but I also am not a masochist, you know. I know when to give up a little bit and return later, when I'm much stronger. Also need to be able to, you know, get a little better with the game. That's some kind. I need a binocular to look it better. Hello, my friend. I'm just passing by. Ah, okay. I didn't expect you to be able to. I wonder why they. Whoa, man! You need to get a life, man. Get a fucking life. You need to. Jesus. Ooh, I can also. I didn't know he can destroy the fucking church. Jesus. I didn't know he could do that. I didn't know he could do that, okay. Okay. My bad. Jesus. Okay, I need to avoid him. See, that's why I'm still going to treat this as a real blind playthrough, because I don't know a lot of things, you know. I just need to do the long walk. My friend, oh, I really like the sheep in this game. How they run, they do the rolling. Very funny. I wonder who the dev who told that. You're a genius, my friend. Herba. Yeah, usually the materials don't say anything, but you know, just in case. Faint light. They use for crafting. Kind tickets elsewhere. Sheepy. In beast. Killing animals is very important because you can do arrows. I mean, as I said, I use magic, so arrows probably I won't use, but maybe I could need it. I don't know. So yeah, the map is very big. I don't know if Spanish gold. I don't remember this one. A large flower that blooms facing the red tree. Materials for crafting items found near minor red trees. So white and faded. This silver sense contains holy essence. That's interesting. I could jump down on the beach, but I look at. Oh yes, it does face the tree. I wonder if it's harder to code that thing, you know. Why are they not rolling? Oh, maybe they are different. Maybe it was different. And can you fucking? Fresh liver of a beast, a luscious fruit of life, the meat used for crafting items, found by hunting every beast, the liver was damaged in a... Oh, okay. It's nice. No, don't fly, no, he also dropped, you fucker. I should have jumped. Hello, my friend. Hello, my friendo. Hello, my friendo. Hello, my friendo, friend. And I love the music of Limgrave. So chill. So chill. Look at the sun, man. There are so many skyboxes. Or maybe it's the sun setting. But also, the word is always... I mean, it makes sense if that's always in the right, because it's like you play in max one month, you know. I think the game is a bunch of days. I mean, it also, like, the moon moves in 1 month, moves a lot, you know. But of course, from the coding, it's not very funny. And this is a very important description. This is a very important description. I remember this. Some stone fragments found near places where runes have fallen from the sky can be used for crafting or simply for throwing at enemies. These shards of stone are believed to have once been part of a temple in the sky. They glow with a faint light from within. So this has fallen from the sky. Like, you can see how big that is, you know. And again, connected with the nuance and everything about the other words, you know. Why do I have that blood on my cheek? I don't remember. Can I use? Yes, I can use. Oh yes, that. Okay, I remember that. No, I have magic. I don't need it. Okay, let's go to the Church of Elle. Another word is again. I wonder if the temple comes from that word, or maybe, but maybe it was just in the sky, you know, just like floating. Church of Elle. And I don't know who Elle is. I don't know if I will ever discover. Touch grace. Touch grass. Through your mob you can install travel. Yes, I know. Okay. No dialogue. Oh ho. Fire is immune. Smithing table, that's very nice, but I don't have... Oh, they do give me a smithing... No, I need to... Okay, I need to... Such an ass. I don't remember the name... I know it's ass. Ass in English is also this, but I don't know if it's not a very used word, you know, because it also means butt, you know, so... butt cheeks, so... I don't remember your name. I really don't remember your name, I'm sorry. Maybe Kale?
You're a tarnished. I can see it.
I mean...
And I can also see that you're not after my throat.
I have my sword.
A little something. I am Kale.
Kale,
purveyor of fine goods.
Also right, I have a good memory. I have indeed good memory. It's funny he says that I'm not after his throat, after, you know, with my sword in his torso. Merchant Kale, recommendation.
You know, if you can spare the runes,
you bastard,
give
me some free.
Yourself a crafting kit. A crafting kit allows you to make basic items on your own. Essential, really, if you intend to survive out here for any duration. The kit costs a bundle, and I admit I do take my cut. But the important thing is that you survive.
So yeah, sure, mate.
Every customer counts, after all.
But I'm interested in what do you do with the runes? Why do you need the runes?
If you can spare, you should buy a crafting kit. Essential. The kit costs.
Like, I need the runes to level up now, but why do you need them? And I was looking at the model and it's indeed not the best, but it's annoying. It's also annoying, man. These eyes are just horrible. But I really can't move them, because if I move them, then it's even worse. The main problem is also the shape, you know, but there is no shape as my eyes. It's crazy that you can't change the shape of the eyes. Like, what the hell? It's not that hard, no?
What is it?
I don't even know if I can purchase your fucking... Like... How much did it cost? What's the crafting? 300, okay, no, yeah. It's a fair price. I agree, it's a fair price. But here it is, the telescope, my friend. And I need 2 more... I should be able, no? How much does this give? 200 runes. Perfect. Point. And I put it in my heart. Interesting.
What is it?
I want to purchase this. And I think I'm going to trigger...
I'm glad you took my warning
exactly.
to heart. You've made an excellent choice.
Excellent choice. And instead, if I buy something, what do you say?
Goodbye. Nice to do business.
Okay, Santa Claus.
What is it?
About Caelid.
I am of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer.
So you can access the... So there are humans in the lands between. He's a nomadic, so I guess he goes out and in the lands between, or maybe just lives in the lands between. I can sell stuff. Stone used to smith a variety of armaments, a shard found in plenty. Strengthening armaments up to 3. Smithing stone is found throughout the lands between, and mining galleries built can be found everywhere. How much? So my rule of thumb is usually when I play this kind of game that is a lot of to read, is that I read them only when I buy. So I'm also inclined to buy things, you know, to read them, to discover them. I think it's a fair trade to not read everything every time I encounter magic. You know, it's very boring and annoying. Well, to me also, not only as a viewer, you know. But as I said, my mission. Do you have something?
Goodbye.
Yes.
What is it?
Also, is there something like in Dark Souls 1 where if you walk away, Dark Souls 3 too? It's funny, there's a new dialogue if you walk away, because it's like you go away without saying anything and they get mad. Maybe some react and some not, or maybe they just removed it, you know, from the game. Can I go? Oh, no, I can't. I don't remember what I was saying. Yeah, the telescope, I'm definitely going to put it here. A storage tool used by members of the Carian royal family. A stolen part of a larger instrument. Allows the viewer to better see faraway things during the Age of the Earth Tree. Carian Age of the Earth Tree. Carian astrology withered on the vine. The fate once writ in the night skies has been fettered by the golden order. Okay, this seems important, but I don't understand anything. So, what does it means? What does withered on the vine means? Withered on the vine meaning it's like falling in decay, I guess. No, additions coming, first coming to fruition. Okay. The fate once writ. What does it mean? Writ. Writ. A court order directing a person to do or not to do something. Ah. But okay, exactly, something written in writing. Okay. So the fate was once written in the night skies. Had been fettered by the golden order. Fettered means like something like taken control, maybe. Sorry, why is it not? It's not found on the. What the hell? Bound by chains or shackles, restricted. Okay. Has been restricted, bound by chains by the golden order. Sure. But The face was written in the night sky in the sense that it was like stolen, no? But how can you stole the fate from the sky? So sorry. How do you do that? How the hell do you do that? Oh, I think I'm going to die. No, okay. How the hell do you shackle a fate written on the skies? And this also means that indeed, you know, the narrator, the omniscient narrator, is telling that there is... Right, let's also try... fuck, I forgot to put it. Let's put it on the right, no? Can I move? Oh, okay. I can zoom. Okay, I just go. Okay. Weep. Weep. Alright, I wanted to look at this better. Boink. Yeah, it's like some kind of root. Roots in my home. Yeah, I was talking about the night sky. During the Age of the Earth Tree, so it's not the Age of the Earth Tree anymore. Written on the vine. The fate one's written in night sky has been fettered by the Golden Order, huh? Or maybe they just made in a way that fate, like they decide the fate, you know? It could also be. Anyway, that's all for the first episode. Sorry. See you next time. For now, we just bow.